As long as these superstars have got anything left in the... I don't think the fans like that one too much. I'm sure that breaks his heart.
It should. These fans are the lifeblood of WWE, and he doesn't give a damn what they think. Night after night, the WWE superstars. I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope. He was one step ahead on that one.
What a match. I've got no idea what these superstars are going to do next.
That makes two of us, partner. And I think that's one of the things that makes it so exciting. This capacity crowd is certainly getting its money.
Here's the pin. This could be it.
2.
This match is so good, it's even worth having to sit next to you to watch it.
Thanks a lot. You know, you're not always my #1 choice for a broadcast partner either.
You know what? You should partner up with Jerry Lawler. Then you could have the king and the queen on commentary.
Really funny. You know, that would almost be worth not having to work with a joker like you all the time.
Talk about superstars who don't have an ounce of quit between them. You're looking at them right here.
And that's a potentially dangerous mindset to be in. If you're too proud to realize that you're in trouble, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
Hey, you got to be in there every single match and be willing to do whatever it takes. You'd know that if you actually ever step between those ropes.
I don't have to have been in a match to realize that jeopardizing my future for the sake of one match is incredibly short-sighted.
You know, I'm going to replace you with somebody who actually knows what they're talking about. Maybe Carlito. He might be a little tough to understand sometimes, but at least he knows what it's like to wrestle a match.
1, 2.
Mr. McMahon is an American icon. His face should be on the dollar bill.
Knowing the chairman, I'm sure he wouldn't object to having 1 billion self-portraits.
Oh! That was a smart tag. Ugh.
This is one heck of a match so far.
It sure is. What do you think the highlight of it has been so far?
Well, that'll probably come a little later. The quick tags are the best way to win a match like this. These superstars are putting on a clinic.
Yeah, and not a health clinic. I don't think they'll be the same after this one.
I'd ask you who you were pulling for in this match, but I think it's pretty obvious since the beginning who you're rooting for.
I never claim to be completely objective. I respect superstars.
There's the cover.
1,
Can he do it?
2.
Watching these superstars go at it reminds me why I prefer to stay on this side of the announce table.
You know, now there's a superstar with guts. These top rope moves, though, are high risk.
He's climbing the turnbuckle. Will this pay off?
Wow, I almost feel bad for JR and the King. When's the last time you think they saw a match this good?
I couldn't tell you. I don't know if they've ever had anything this good on Raw.
Well, that just makes sense. After all, SmackDown is the #1 brand in all of sports entertainment.
And that's one of the few things we completely agree on, partner. It doesn't get any
1,
bigger
2.
or better than SmackDown.
I cannot remember the last time I've seen a crowd this pumped up. Wow, did you see that? He's been busted wide open.
After that last shot, I'm not surprised. I hope the referee doesn't let this go on too much longer.
What are you, nuts? The match is getting good now.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle. An injured superstar is like a wounded animal. It's survival of the fittest.
And that also means that if you're not at 100%, you've got to be able to hide it from your opponent.
That's absolutely right. This business is as psychological as it is physical. You can't let your opponents think you're easy pickings.
Well, I wouldn't consider any of these superstars to be easy pickings.
He's going for the pin.
1, 2.
I think these superstars are going to keep it up until they've got literally nothing left to give.
And that's the attitude you have to take to win. You know that your opponent isn't going to hold anything back, and you can't afford to either.
I'd love to know where you're coming up with this stuff, because it sure ain't from personal experience.
I think someone's been taking flying lessons.
There's the tag. Oh, man, I guess if you're going to dish it out, you better be able to take it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing an incredible display of athletic ability. He could pin his opponent right here.
2, 3.
When you see this,
Comes the money.
Here we go. Money talks.
Here comes the money.
Here are your winners and the new World Tag Team Champions, Mr. McMahon and Shane